let me tell you a story that just happened like 50 minutes ago. I basically just came from work and I have a really interesting story to tell you about. So, I work as an optician. So I sell glasses, I do the eye test. When people come in, oh, I don't say shit. I'm the dude that consults them, does the eye test, checks the prescription and shit. And it's basically evening, right? It's like 9 p.m. Not 9 p.m., like 7 p.m. And we have one less customer. And I'm basically with my boss, waiting till the shift is over, basically, but we still have one appointment. And, she comes inside. And before she comes inside, you see them like coming into the store. And before they open the door, they have that fucking pissed face of like, fucking, it's 7 p.m., bro. What the fuck am I doing? Fucking, I don't want to buy glasses and shit. And what's interesting, the second she opens that door, I was looking at her. Saw her eyes, I saw her face, I saw her expression, and she looks at me. We meet eye contact, or we have that eye contact together. She has that fucking biggest smile on her face, and when I mean the biggest smile, bro, like a genuine, like little girly smile. And I was like, also smiling back because I thought, hey, look, at least the customer is chill. They're positive, so that's gonna be pretty easy to sell her something or just talk with her in general. And she walks inside, blah blah blah, explains everything like, oh, I made an appointment, blah blah blah. And to be completely honest with you, bro, she was a pretty girl. She was a pretty woman. But let's continue the story. Basically, we do the eye test and everything, and meanwhile, in the eye test room, where private, I close the door so we can focus on each other, or I can focus on her to do the eye test. And then it started, right? You already like had that feeling of like when we first discussed of like what she's here for. She has this appointment of like, you kind of feel those sparks. You kind of feel that like kind of lurches on. It's not like friendly of just like you're friendly to the seller. It's more sort of like friendly as you would know that person. So that continued in the itis room, and there it like increased tenfold, right? When I ask her a question of like, maybe you did an eye test of like, oh, does it get sharper? The way she answered me, bro, it was really flirty. Like, how you could just say, yeah, it's better. She was like really like, I don't want to fucking say it, but like she's saying in a really, really, interesting way. I'm not gonna try to replicate that because that would be fucking gay and weird, but you know what I mean, bro. So no, she continues that, and I tell her the results and everything. And before we go out of the eye test room to actually do the glasses, she asks me like a question, which I thought was interesting because I think I look like a young guy, right? But our fingers, our rings, like silver rings, and she asked me like, "Am I married?" And I told her no, of course I'm not, right? And then we kind of had like chit chat of like, oh, what rings are you wearing, like from where? And then she just fucking straight up asked me if I'm single, like directly, and I told her no. I just came from a breakup like 1 month ago, and we we kind of hit it off, right? She talked about her and what she wants to do, and asked me for my Instagram and everything. Now the point is like I told her, or like the point of the story, or like what you're here for is I told her no, that I want to give it. I don't want to give it, and I'm not looking for a relationship yet because I'm still on the process of healing. I want to be completely 100% for the next person, right? And when I said no, I don't want to give her my number. I don't want to give her my Instagram. She went feral, bro. Like when I mean feral, nothing like the way she fucking took her clothes off and shit. I mean like she really was pushing it. Like, oh come on, please, just give me. I can give you your time and everything. Like she meant it in a really cute way, but she was really like a lioness attacking the prey, you could say. I told her, look, anytime, maybe in the future, blah blah blah. I basically told her no. And then we went to the table where I sell her the glasses and everything. Again, flirtatious, and One fucking free. I'm gonna be one thing. I'm gonna completely be honest with you, bro. You know, she was wearing like a cute little black dress, right? You know, she has her skin showing on her legs, and I'm a leg guy, bro. I love legs, right? I love legs. Maybe I'm a fucking foot fetishist too, bro. I don't know, but legs, bro. If you have pretty legs, bro, I'm fucking dead. Anyway, you know, we sit here and at the table across each other, and I feel something in my leg, bro. And when I mean I feel something in my leg, it's basically her leg rubbing at mine. And you know, it's that not that accidental touch. It's like that rubbing up and down, bro. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. I'm fucking, bro. I'm not the person to jack off, so I'm fucking fertile, bro. I'm fertile myself, so completely honest with you, bro. I got fucking a semi, bro. Bro, this video is so fucking fucked up. But God, anyway, the stories. If you don't want to believe it, oh, Bricky is telling fake stories. Fuck off. I'm just having a laugh with you. It's a real story. You know, it's that rubbing on her legs and everything, and then fucking, you know, you just flirt and you just fucking discuss, and the boss is in the background, and I didn't fucking care, right? And she told me, "Oh, are you sure?" and everything, and you know, again, I told her no, maybe in the future. I gave her my card with my name, and to end the story, like, you know, we told, oh, goodbye, have a nice evening, and blah blah blah, and it was like 20 minutes before like the shop closes, and you know, we do the routine of closing everything, and when I walk outside of the store, when I fucking realize, you know, I open the door, I walk out, who's standing in front of it? It was her, bro. She's still hunting for me. She's still fucking not chasing, but she's still waiting for me, even though I told her no so many times, right? I don't know if it's her ego or her attraction that keeps her at this point of like staying for me, but you know, I fucking gave her my number and everything, and tomorrow we're gonna meet up and have a little date, maybe more after, but to achieve the point of this story, or like to end the story, basically nowadays with fucking needy men and whole inflation, bro, if you're the first person to say no to her, she's gonna be fucking going insane, right? Because she's thinking like, why is is he saying no to me? What makes him so special and everything? And she finds excuses for herself, because basically nowadays, right? Everybody's in her DMs telling her, oh, she's beautiful. Can I have her number? And blah blah blah. Everyone is going after her, right? Every woman nowadays, even like the fucking Gorlocks of the Gorlocks, is getting praised by, I would say, attractive men, right? So that whole inflation and that neediness of men of like, oh please, can one date, please, please. Just fucking, if you're actually like have presence, or you're actually stoic and you say no, and you deny something, or you know, she wants a date and you say no, how fucking insanely attractive that makes you. Or like being honest with her, like if she asks you as a joke, like, oh, do you think I'm fucking pretty in this dress? And you fucking say, you can wear better. Or maybe that's a bad point, but you know what I mean. If you're honest and you fucking stay stoic and on your path, and actually stand proud of yourself instead of fucking begging on your knees, you know, please give me a drop of fucking bathwater. It's insane how that ego of those women gets like pushed away, and then they get like feminine again. They get that child like feminine energy. They jump around, they're all giggly, like, oh, why don't you want to do this and everything. It's a very interesting point. You know, this is a fucking goofy video, no script. You know me, I don't do any scripts, but I would just wanted to tell you this story of like how important it is, or how beneficial it is, if you can say no to a woman. If you're not the person that just says yes to everything, if she asks for a date on this day, you just say no, I can't because I'm busy or whatever, and you actually mean it. How more needy she will get, because you actually stand proud and are the first person, or one of the rarest how should I say this? I don't fucking speak English. It's rarely the case that men say no to women nowadays. So when you do that, you're that one of a kind. And of course, if she asks you as a joke, oh, when you go on your date and you say no, then of course she doesn't care. But if she's like really attracted to you, if she really wants you, like that girl at work, that she waits after work technically, and you say no, it's a very easy way to make her obsessed, right? And I think nowadays that's what men want, is to have their woman or their potential partners having them obsessed with you. So you basically don't need to raise her up. You don't need to fucking give effort. It's just that she's just texted me, bro. Completely not just texted me something that you just stand there proudly and are actually masculine in your character, right? You're actually there. That's what I wanted to tell you about. Random ass videos, fucking shit, but just wanted to tell you that, bro. I'll see you in the next one.